Hello and welcome to Op Shop Holes with Grin. It's been a pretty long time since we've done one of these videos, but we've got a pretty big hole here, so hopefully that makes up for it somewhat. And if this is your first Op Shop Holes with Grin, well, the show is basically just looking at holes I've managed to get from op shops, which, if you're from outside of Australia, probably has a different name. I don't know, thrift stores maybe? Either way, it's just brick and mortar buildings that, as a business, sell things second hand. And to begin with today, we might as well look at what we've gotten in the science fiction department, which wasn't a huge amount, but still wasn't that bad. So let's have a look at Grimm's favorite section, beginning with Planet of the Apes, which I've somehow not actually seen. I believe Grimm has, but I've not had a chance yet. Apparently it's set in the year 2029, which is not that far away. It's a 2-disc special edition, and it's got over 13 hours of special features. And if you've watched any of these Op Shop Holes with Grin before, you'd know that I'm a sucker for special features, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Let's move straight along to the next science fiction we got, which is Star Wars Rebels. This one is one I've actually seen. It's the Star Wars Rebels Spark of the Rebellion, which is essentially just a large pilot episode for the Star Wars Rebels series. It's not that good, but at least it was better than the pilot movie that they made for the Clone Wars series, so we'll give it a pass. I mainly got it because we've got a lot of the Star Wars franchise on DVD, but we don't have Star Wars Rebels, so I figured I might as well snap it up and just add it to the collection. And as far as the special features go, it doesn't have a huge amount, but what it has isn't that bad. It's got the Machine and the Ghost, Art Attack,
This is Art Attack,
and Entanglement, which I believe all three of them, as well as Property of Ezra, are just short mini-episodes, and then a commercial for Star Wars Rebels. So, as I said, not as much as I would like from special features, but better than nothing. Then next up, and only very slightly considered science fiction, we have Sucker Punch. It's definitely got science fiction elements to it. As far as I remember, there was a mech battle at some point, but it's also got fantasy elements and steampunk elements, and in the end, the entire thing is a dreamscape anyway, so who really knows what to define this one as? Regardless, it is a fantastic movie. I have seen it before, but not for a pretty long time. Apparently, someone paid either $20 or got it for $3 for $40 at some point. I believe I paid $2, so I'm the winner there. And it's also got a pretty good array of special features. So I look forward to checking this one out again. The entire movie is basically a music video clip of great songs, so there's not really much to dislike about that one. And then finally, still in the realm of science fiction, but not actually from an op shop, I have the Space Battleship Yamato, which is a Japanese science fiction film adapted from an anime. I've seen most of it before on TV at some point. I missed the first few minutes, but this one was not actually purchased by me, but instead a gift from someone downsizing their collection. So I very much look forward to watching this one again, actually seeing the first 5 minutes of the movie, and I'm very appreciative of the kind gift. And once again, it has a pretty good range of special features, including a 360 gallery, which I don't really know what it is, but it sounds interesting regardless. And then moving away from the science fiction into the definitely weird, I managed to get the first 4 seasons of Around the Twist. For those of you who don't know, Around the Twist is an Australian television series aimed at children, or at least it was back in the late 90s or early 2000s. It's kind of like The Twilight Zone if The Twilight Zone followed one family, wasn't really that scary, and instead was kind of comedic and super dumb. It's not a great explanation, admittedly, but in my defense, I've not seen the show in over a decade, so what do you expect from me? If I remember correctly, the show only had 4 seasons, so I guess I've got the entire show now, and I look forward to revisiting it. And then in the weird and wonderful category of miscellaneous, we have Austin Powers International Man of Mystery. Somehow we don't actually have any Austin Powers movies in our collection right now, so it's pretty great that we finally have one, and I definitely look forward to rewatching it. And once again, it's got a pretty darn good selection of special features, including an audio commentary by Mike Myers, so I definitely look forward to checking that one out. And then, going to the complete opposite end of the spectrum, we have Bruce Lee, Story of the Dragon. I don't really know why I picked this one up. I've not seen a martial arts movie in a very long time, and I was just curious more than anything else. It looks like a pretty bargain bin distribution of it, but at $1, well, you can't really go wrong. And then, once again in the realm of just curious, Hobo with a Shotgun. I mean, what can you say? The movie is called Hobo with a Shotgun. Its tagline is delivering justice one shell at a time. And really, I just wanted to know where this movie was going. So I'm not sure if it's horror, sci-fi, action, or whatever, but I'm looking forward to finding out. And then on the other side of the spectrum, I got Flight of the Conchords Season 1. Apparently someone at one point paid $29.99 for it, but I paid $1.50. I've not really seen the entire show. I've seen clips and enjoyed it, so when I saw this one on the shelf, I just had to pick it up. And then back into the realm of extreme violence, I got Django Unchained. Not really much to say about this one. It's Quentin Tarantino, and if you see a Quentin Tarantino movie going for $1 that's not in your collection, you buy it. So, enough said there. And then back into the realm of martial arts, I got Mortal Kombat, which has the tagline, "Nothing in the world prepared you for this." So that's a lofty promise, and I'll be interested to see if they deliver. And so that's the haul we managed to collect since the last time we did one of these videos. I think it's a pretty good selection of weird and classics and just obscure nonsense, and I look forward to having a watch of all of them. In some cases a rewatch of some of them, and in some cases, well, I'm just really curious what the hell Hobo with a Shotgun's gonna be like. If you yourself have managed to get any interesting hauls lately from op shops or thrift stores or garage sales or whatever, I'd be interested to know what you got, so let me know in the comments below. And so until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon in either another op shop hauls or an art with Grin or any upcoming project.